Hey everybody, we're here to film my January 2024 monthly kit and foil lineup, which I don't know where 2023 went. That is just wild how crazy fast the year went by, but we're here to get into the new year. This is gonna go up a little late just because I'm behind on videos, so I like to try and do things chronologically. My January kit lineup's gonna look a little different than a lot of people's, partly because I live in California, so we don't get winter except up in the mountains if you happen to live up there, which a good deal of people do, but most of us don't. And also I have my wedding anniversary and we're moving in January, so kind of a weird kit lineup, but just an assortment of things. Also a bittersweet one because we were supposed to go to New Zealand this month. We were supposed to be gone from like January 1st to the 15th, and we had to cancel that or postpone it because our kitten got sick and she needs to be on medication, and I don't feel comfortable leaving that up to somebody else. So yeah, it's a little bittersweet. Like, I'm filming this January 5th and I'm like, I want to be in Auckland right now, but I'm not. It's fine. I'm here with the cats, and it's probably good because we need to pack up anyway. So I had my January kit lineup planned a while ago because we were going on that trip, and like I was planning in advance to get like the perfect kits for it, and I had to change it. So kind of a bummer, but it's fine. It also, we're postponing till November, so like that means I won't have to have like one of the weeks be my anniversary week while we're on vacation. Like, I can use more of a vacation kit, so that'll be cool. Anyway, now that I've prattled on, I'm also going to include a monthly kit, so that's fun. So for the monthly view, I'm going to use Itty Bitty Sticker Co.'s January monthly kit. I think this is an old one. I don't think she sells this one anymore. She does have a different January kit. It's like a winter reading. I keep doing this thing where I'm transposing all of my first consonants today. I don't know what that's about, other than maybe I'm tired. I don't know. I also threw in this freebie, this fireworks freebie from Alicia Craft, because it's blue and it matches. So I might use that, or I might save it for like 4th of July. But yeah, this is a fairly simple monthly kit, but it is very cute with the Molly dressed up as winter critters, just kind of blue and green. And so this will be kind of my one winter kit for January, since I'm not really doing anything particularly wintry. It's probably going to be rainy and cold, but colder than usual. But I don't think we're going to do anything snow related in January. More likely we might do something like that in February. Although by then, February snow is like hard, and if you fall in it, it hurts, you know? Because it's like melted and refrozen and melted and refrozen, that kind of thing. Like, I don't love going skiing in February for that reason, because when you fall, she hurts. Anyway, moving on into the actual weekly kits. I just realized I need a calendar in front of me. There we go. So the first beautiful 2024 calendar, January, starts on a Monday. We love it as planner ladies, right? And guys too, gentlemen and non-binary and everybody. Planning's for everybody. So for January 1st through the 7th, I am using a kit that I showed before in a previous lineup. So sorry about that. I'm not going to spend a ton of time flipping through this one because it was in my November monthly kit lineup. And I didn't end up using it because I used the Taylor Swift kit. So this is Bibliophile by Cinderella Paper. I'm just going to quickly flip through it. I'm using this because I changed everything last minute with my January lineup, because we were supposed to be flying to New Zealand this week that this kit is going to be used. I just pulled this one in instead. I didn't want to buy a new New Year's kit. There was some really good New Year's art out this year, but none of it was like, oh my god, I have to have it, at least for me, for my style. So I just thought, let's like use a kit kind of going along with some of my New Year's resolutions. And I am trying to read more often. That is the thing that got me into going into the career path that I've gotten into, is that like I love reading, I love books, and I don't do enough of it. So like I said, I'm filming this January 5th. I've already like finished a book this week that I started a while ago. I'm not like gonna be reading constantly, because like part of my job is reading too, but I do want to like make an effort to read more books this year. So I thought that kind of went along with that. I just realized this is Pride and Prejudice right here, this like manuscript. And then there's like a bunch of classics like, I can't read the bottom one for some reason. There's Frankenstein, Jane Eyre, Alice in Wonderland, Moby Dick, Little Women, all the ones everyone knows, you know? So I pulled in this like brown foiled freebie from Planet Hannah. It says I'm not procrastinating, I'm doing side quests, which kind of resembles this week because I feel like a lot of people are back to work this week, but for me, it's the first real week off I have. Like I'm usually off fully the first 2 weeks of the year, which is nice. And like December, I'm working constantly to get everything done. And then I just have some rose gold from Scribble Prints Co. here, like Happy New Year and make New Year's resolutions. I thought that went well. Yeah, both of these foils go really nicely with that kit. So that's for the first full week of January in 2024. We're gonna try to read more this year. And then the next week is my first wedding anniversary already. How did that happen? How have I been married for almost a year? Flew by. Some people towards the end of last year tried to give me the first year of marriage is the hardest spiel, and I'm like, I don't know you that well, so I'm not going to argue with you, but also you're wrong. That's what I was saying in my head. Because like first year of marriage, as far as like our relationship has been really good. It's just everything around us has been falling apart. But I'm not going to say it's good, but it has definitely solidified that I married the right person because we can handle all that stuff together. So anyway, I'll talk more about that once we actually get to filming this plan with me. I am going to use a different version of the wedding art that I used last year for our wedding. I picked this up from Kimmy's studio when she was closing last year because I just really love this Kittenish Jazz art, the I Do art. Definitely has a lot more pink than I prefer, but like I love the greens in this kit. So there's a deco page, the full boxes, which this one looks very much like me, and then this couple looks mostly like me and my husband, although I would flip the skin tones there because he's definitely paler than I am. The full boxes, the date covers, and I love these square boxes. Those are really cute. And I also like these like scalloped boxes. I don't know how to explain those. Yeah, it's a shame she closed because I really do like this kit, but it's also why I bought this kit is that she was having like a clearance sale basically. So yeah, and I just realized in this one, she didn't do a second green pattern like Cinderella Paper did. That's the version I used last year for our wedding if you weren't around then. She substituted it for the cream. And there's checklists, washi, and then glitter headers. So that's the kit I'm going to be using. And I was going to use this regardless of whether or not we were in New Zealand, so it's kind of nice that we won't be in New Zealand because then I don't have to take up 1 week of the trip with a wedding kit. But it was going to be cute. We were going to be in Queenstown, New Zealand on our anniversary. Like how cute would that have been, right? Like would have been, it's a mountain town if you're not aware. It would have been really pretty, but alas, here we are. So the thing is, like, we could have gone on the trip. It's just like I would have felt worried about the kitten the whole time, and I just didn't want to do that, you know? So I am going to use up a bunch of leftover foil. So I've still got my wedding countdown, but I'm using it as a count up because I bought it like halfway through the wedding process. So we'll have that 1 year sticker there for 1 year of marriage. And then I'm going to use a bunch of leftover foil I have from last year. So last year for our wedding, I did silver and gold foil because I thought it was nicely representative of marriage, especially because I have a gold ring. My husband has like a silver-ish ring or a titanium ring. I can't remember. So I've got gold foiled corners from Planet Hannah. I've got the wedding overlays. I didn't end up using any of the silver ones from Alicia Craft, but I do have all the silver ones and one of the gold ones. These are really cute. I love these, especially like the dancing box. And then this one is really cute to like put over the aisle scene. You could put it in the middle, or what I did last year, they put it over like one side. It's just really cute because then it looks like the couple's like walking back up the aisle. It's really cute. How many more times can I say it's really cute? I don't know. And then I have a bunch of like lovey-dovey quotes. This was custom from Planet Hannah. These 3 are from Scribble Prints Co. I have Emma K. Plans' freebie, who for some reason I put her PR code in Alicia Craft, and then I realized I wasn't even following her on Instagram, and then she got recommended for me on Instagram, and I'm like, right, I have your freebie. Why am I not following you? And then I have the Twinkle foil bundle. I have not touched this since I used it last year. But this is from Scribble Prints Co. And it's mixed metal, silver and gold. So I have a lot of these left over because last year I used the custom wedding overlays from Plannahannah. So I didn't use a lot of the Twinkle. And then I still have leftovers from the Heart foil bundle. I just like to pull this in every now and then for anniversaries and things like that. And then I still have 3 silver wedding underlays, the script, like the vows font from Alicia Craft. So those will probably go in the middle of the boxes, like the middle box. And then I have 5 each of the gold and silver musical underlays from Plannahannah. So I think the actual wedding week last year, I think I used mostly the vows underlays, and then the middle row was the musical. So we're gonna flip it with the leftovers this year. So we have that, and then I don't know if I'll use these, but I bought these pink, I think this is the color light pink from Plannahannah. I'm like, am I still filming? But I still have these florals. I don't use a lot of pink kits, so that's probably why I still have this left over. So anyway, that is everything that I'm gonna do for our anniversary. We're also gonna be like basically packing up the apartment that weekend and then probably leaving on the 15th to move to our new place with the cats. And then we'll have to come back in a couple of weeks when our lease ends to like clean everything out. That's the plan right now anyway. We'll see. But I do want to make sure that we still do something special on our anniversary, especially because like we're not on the trip that we had originally planned for our anniversary. So that's everything for the week of January 8th through the 14th. Our wedding anniversary is the 14th. I forgot to say that part. All right, then the week after that, oops, I grabbed two kits. The week after that, so January 15th through the 21st, is when we are planning to drive everything up to Sacramento, including the cats. We shall see how this goes. So I've already used this art. I used this the last time we moved, which was 3.5 years ago. Isn't that weird? I don't feel like I've been in this apartment for 3.5 years, but apparently we have. I think this is called Fresh Start. It is from Cinderella Paper. She has reformatted it since the last time that I used it though. So it's kind of different. And also it was at least 3 or 4 planners ago, so it'll feel fresh. And then I decided to pull in the Los Angeles overlays I have from Plannahannah. This was not an oops, but like she sent me this in hollow when I ordered it in gold, so I still have a lot of the hollow ones. And I feel like hollow would go really well with this kit. But I wanted to use these because we are leaving the LA area. We don't live in LA. We live in Orange County actually, but we go up to LA a lot. My husband used to work in LA, and also we have to drive through LA to get where we're going, which is always fun. So that's gonna be the pairing for that week. Hopefully we get where we are intending to go this week. Whoops. So that is for the week of January 15th through the 21st. I'm also supposed to be starting a new job at the end of this week. We shall see. I got offered classes and then they haven't sent me the onboarding paperwork yet, so it's making me a little nervous if you were wondering what the life of an adjunct professor is like. There's very rarely certainty. And then this is the last kit I'm going to show in this lineup. So this is for January 22nd through the 28th. I have to take Clover for what is hopefully her final checkup in Colorado. So I don't know, I thought this kit would go well for that. I know it's more autumn colors, but I decorate with autumn colors year round, so I don't really mind. This is Tintern, the version from Cinderella Paper. My thought is that I can use most of like the brown and green. Like this screams January to me. So, and de-emphasize like the amount of orange, even though I love the orange, and that way it'll look okay for January. And then because it's a cat related week, I have these kitty notes planner stickers that I like to pull in every now and then from Oh Hey Cat Buns. Oh, I forgot to mention, hold on, we gotta go back with the Fresh Start kit. So originally when I used this kit, this art has always had a calico cat in it. Originally when I used this, we didn't have any cats, and then now we have 2 calico cats, and also the January 27th is 3 years with our cat Genevieve, which is actually during this week. But January is like our month with her, our celebration of adopting her too, in addition to getting married, and we got engaged in January too before that. So yeah, you gotta point that out, that there's a calico cat here, and that works for January and celebrating with her. So that's everything for my January lineup. A little bit different than I feel like most people are leaning heavily into like the snowy kits, and that's great. And sometimes I do that even if I don't make it to like a snowy location. But obviously I've got a lot of different life events going on in January this year. So this is the direction that we're heading. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my January lineup like halfway through the month. Let me know what you're using in January. I'm kind of curious. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.